What's going on, Aquarius? Welcome to my channel. Before we jump into your reading, at the end I will be doing that little trivia thing again. So if you're interested, check that out. And if you are correct, you will get a free reading. Also, today will be the last day of this format. I'm not dropping any signs. I'm just changing and altering it so I can better streamline it and include everything. So, I'm working on making it more inclusive, things of that nature. So until then, this goes out to Sun, Moon, and Rising, singles, couples, men and women. Cross watchers are welcome. If you'd like to book a reading, all the information is in the description box below. All right, let's go. For the record, when this trivia comes out, only those who know what I'm talking about will truly get it. So if it makes you tilt your head to the side, it's from a TV show. Okay, it's from Supernatural. So that's all I'm gonna say. You just have to figure out who said it. So let's jump into it. Out the energy, we have a defensive energy coming off. Now, I'm not saying that you're defensive towards people or anything of that nature. This is more of a defending your passions, defending what you stand for. Now, usually, interestingly enough, I see the water, the cups, as also standing for what you believe, but I see that more on the aspect of truly touching base from an emotional point of view. And though passion and emotions are pretty much kind of like the same, I sense that this is more of a passionate defense. You've worked hard for what you've achieved. You worked hard to have your passionate mindset, your passionate heart, purified by those on your spiritual path, by your guides, gods, and goddesses, so forth and so on, ancestors, etc., etc. I heard also someone is starting to get into ancestral magic and answering their calling. That doesn't mean that your calling is going to have you write 37 books, but everyone has a calling, as I like to say. Some people's callings is to make a dating app. Some people's callings is to write poetry. Some people's callings is to practice the craft. Some people's callings is to preach. So, a calling doesn't always have to be something so huge that, it takes over the world. Sometimes a calling is as simple as something that aligns you to your highest good. So we're actually moving into that passionate energy. And I feel that you've worked hard. I heard that you've worked hard to establish that connection. And no matter what anyone tells you, though you respect what it is people say, and you respect those who have been at it a lot longer than you, at the end of the day, you still say, these are my ancestors. Sorry, buddy. So that's good. But also I'm hearing that in order to deep connect on a deeper level with what it is that you're trying to do, try to move on from that defensive standing guard, Mortal Kombat, I will smite you if you come here trying to harm my wands. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's cool to defend yourself, but sometimes, you just got to kind of sit back and be like, okay. But the defensive energy this go around, I don't sense it being something that's bad. Everyone has a right to tap into that defensive energy. Most might say, how is the 9 defensive? Well, if you look at it, she's on guard. She's defending her umph. She's defending not only her passions, but all that is behind it. It's like her passions, her wands are protecting what is behind her. Hence me saying the defensive energy. Strength. Wow. Nice, nice, nice. So we're going into the strength. Now with the strength, some might say it's connected to Leo. I like to say that the sun and the strength card are connected to Leo. That's what I get from it. But this go around, I don't sense it being a strength for the long haul. I don't see it being a strength where you have to tap into some, cosmic energy source or, your higher self or deep within your own gut to pull something forth. This is more of strength of character. Oh, okay. And I heard right now that if you are the one with the fiery disposition, this shift, this growth that you are going through. Now, I don't sense it's connected to the 9 of Wands. I sense that it flows, but it's not directly connected to the 9 of Wands. Over here, I got different mini messages. But maybe a few of you were feisty, for lack of a better term. Very outspoken gentlemen, very outspoken ladies, so forth and so on. And you came forth and you never bit your tongue. You just came forth, so forth and so on. Well, you kind of had an epiphany. And you're going to come forth sitting in your strength of character. You're not going to come forth like super passionate and defensive on this flow. You're going to come back quite calm. You've tamed the lion inside. There, you've tamed it. And that's good, because when you tame those energies, those currents inside, you can use them and wield them towards your better and higher good. So that's a good thing. Alrighty then. Which one, universe? Thank you. Oh, guides, I should say. And the 5? Okay. All right. Also, many of you see that when you will come forth with that straightforward, passionate behavior, oh, for the record, the 10 of Cups is the outcome. Goody. The 5 of Wands is about drama and so forth and so on. Not saying that you start drama. No, I'm not saying that. But, you know, when you stand forth for what you believe in passionately, passion, and I know the ladies will understand this. Okay, gentlemen, I know, because there's certain things that we all go through on earth, and I know the ladies will understand this. I'm not saying gentlemen don't feel it, but I know the ladies will feel it. You ever been passionate as hell? Stand up for what you believe in. It could be a cause. It could be it could be anything that you believe you stand up for. And then you come forth and you pretty much have the same amount of passion as one of his brothers do, one of his dudes do, and then you get told, you full of drama. What? Don't believe that hype. Passion is passion. So people do, when you come forth in this strength of character, taming the lion, people are gonna wonder why, you know, when you sit there so calmly, you know, you might have this vibe of, I mean, look at her. You might have this vibe of like, people won't be able to read you. And I don't mean that from a tarot intuitive level. I mean just on a cycle. They can't read you. They can't figure you out. And that might cause a little bit of drama on their end, because, you know, when people can't figure things out and people look at our faces, we be like, what's their problem? We all do it. We've all been there. Even me, I'm downstairs in the morning time, like, go have me a cup of coffee, and they be like, what's wrong? Come here, talk to me. I'm like, whoa, bro, it's like 8 a.m. and I'm like, still have sleep. Apparently, I have a kill you face in the morning. So what I'm saying basically is, when that drama comes your way, don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. You're passionately standing and defending what you believe in, but you're coming forth with a more calm strength within self. You're pretty much sitting on your flow, like, I'm getting to where I need to be. That's the past. You can't rock my boat no more. Yeah, I used to come out all passionate, straightforward. And also, I heard that a few of y'all are just like, I'm passionate about what I do, but I'm not going to keep coming forth and saying the same damn thing on repeat, only for people to try to debunk what I say. So, when that drama, fiery energy, the 5 comes your way with the dragons and the swords and the flamethrowers and stuff like that, and the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, and the Avengers, the Hulk, just make sure you be like, just stay within your calmness. Stay within your calmness. Make the choice to stay within your calm flow. Understand that you are guided, but also the victory is yours. Not only are you guided by your gods and goddesses, whoever it is that you flow with, believe in, connect with, so forth and so on. The reason I just say gods and goddesses is because I try to incorporate everything. You know, whether that is Yeshua or Lilith, Akati, so forth and so on. You know, you're guided. You're divinely guided, and also when things start to get a little hectic, the forces in your corner will actually lift you above the storm clouds. Now, mind you, one might want to kind of go to the left and one might kind of go to the right, or want to go to the right. You might want to go straight. So y'all might have to powwow that one out, you know, you and your forces. But that happens sometimes, because think about it. It's like a mom and a dad. Dad and mom might come together to agree, but they don't always have the same exact way to go about things. That's just humanity, you know. So be open to that. Understand that with this path you're entering into, thank you, with this ancestral flow, so forth and so on, it's going to take time, but it's going to be a very grounding path for you. You've taken time to do the research. You've taken time to understand everything. So go forth. Make it happen. The outcome is emotional fulfillment, happiness, reconnection with the ancestors, the spirits. I heard Orishas for a few. But I don't go too deeply into that out of respect. But if you do resonate with that, then by all means take it. Okay? Hopefully this resonated for you in some way, shape, manner, or form. Now, if you're still here, oh boy, we're going to do the trivia. Okay. A certain actor on Supernatural spoke to himself one time, and the future version of him did not believe in the past. So he said, "Tell me something only I would know." So he said, "Rhonda Hurley, we were 19. She made us try on her panties. They were pink and satiny. And you know what? We kind of liked it." Touche. Free 10-minute reading for whoever figures that one out. Peace.